Seems like every time I get on the scale, it seems like I'm losing weight faster and faster.
Yay! I'm gonna do a little dance for you. Can this be real? The love I feel for you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak Up Sis Podcast, the place where everyday women and men have an opportunity to share their stories in order to inspire yours. I'm your host, inspirational conversationalist, Angel Charmaine. And this is the One-on-One with Angel segment. And I have got 3 amazing guests with me tonight, but there's one in particular that this entire segment is going to be about. His name is Tristan, and you all are going to get an opportunity to meet him in just a second. I got an opportunity to see a video on Instagram, and it's on this fitness guy's page that I don't even know how I ended up friends with this fitness guy, but I saw this picture of this young man on a treadmill. And he was smiling, had the biggest smile on his face. And he just looked so excited to be exercising. I was like, I ain't never been that happy to be on the treadmill. But he looked so excited to be exercising. And his trainer was like, he was like his hype man in the back. And I said, okay, I need to know who this young man is. And so his trainer and I connected. And here he is. Tristan, if you will, please introduce yourself to the people and tell them just a little bit about who you are.
Hi, my name is Tristan, and I'm 11 years old in 6th grade, and I have 1 dog.
You have a dog?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what kind of dog?
Shih Tzu and Chihuahua mix.
That's one of those little feisty, furry ones?
Yeah.
Okay. I always wanted one of those. Is it a girl or boy?
A girl.
Girl, she sounds like she's a cutie pie. We got Mom sitting on the side of Tristan. How you doing? If you will, please introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi, I'm Irene, Tristan's mom. I think this journey kind of started with us I found it hard to find a gym. Some of the major gyms won't accept children. Trying to get him healthy, that's all, because he does have asthma, and the asthma medication can cause like weight gain, like he gained 13 pounds in 2 weeks off of when his asthma kind of gets flared up and gets bad. That's a lot of weight for anybody, so let alone a kid. And if he gets put on this medication so many times a year, it skyrockets. And so he used to be like this tiny underweight kid for a long time. And then with the asthma, the medication, things like that, he kind of just started blowing up from that. And then, it doesn't help that, unfortunately, when something happens, let's go get something to eat. And it's just, let's go to McDonald's. And even though people feel like that's like the good thing to do, because kids like those things. And let's just go get some pizza. Let's go get some McDonald's. But that's kind of hard to do when you already have a kid that's, borderline as chubby, some issues going on. So trying to just get him on the right track. And now, because schools aren't really open and the world shut down last year, there's no physical activity anymore. So reached out to Shane, who I knew from around, and I knew he was coaching the kids in football, and I've seen his workouts before and linked up. I reached out and asked, could me and Tristan come together? Initially, it started out with both of us going, and I kind of wanted to just transition for him to stay and go and train with Shane, just so it could be just some of that male on male. I think he talks more better with Shane without me. Initially, it started off kind of competitive, where we would work out and Shane would, Tristan, if you drop the ball, Mom got to do like 10 push-ups. So don't drop this ball, please. It never failed. The last toss or something. He dropped like, and then I have to do the push-ups. And I'm like, oh man. So, but it was fun. And initially it was fun. And, but Tristan really enjoyed it and like coming. I enjoyed knowing that he enjoys working out. And we saw him on the workout video. I told him, you're the only person I know who smiled working out. Because
he having a good time doing it.
Not at all. I'm usually back there cussing in my head and mumbling some little stuff about Shane. And, so
the truth.
Right. He just keeps smiling and going, and he enjoys it. So that's, as long as he enjoys it and he's doing really good and it's helping. So trying to keep him in it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we're going to allow Shane to introduce himself for a second, and then we're going to jump back into this conversation with you and Tristan, okay? All right, fitness trainer, if you will, please introduce yourself to the people.
How y'all doing? I'm Coach Shane. Y'all know me. Y'all know who I am. And this is my guy, Fitness T, right here. This is who it's all about, Fitness T and his mom, Irene. All right? There it is.
Tristan, tell me what made you go to mom and say, I want to work out. I want to go to the gym. What led you to that decision?
I pretty much wanted to lose weight and start working out because it looked kind of fun.
Was mom working out before you started?
I had no idea.
You didn't know how difficult it was going to be when you started?
No.
Are there times when you just want to say, I'm done with this fitness thing?
Sometimes.
But what makes you keep going?
It seems like every time I get on the scale, it seems like I'm losing weight faster and faster.
Yay! I'm going to do a little dance for you. That's what's up. That's what's up. And you know what I like about what you just said, Tristan, is that every time you get on the scale, it looks like a little bit at a time is coming off. But that little bit, it keeps you motivated, keeps you focused, right? It's like, 2 pounds today, 3 pounds next week, another pound. And it's like, I got to just keep going. I got to keep going. Progress is important. I like that you said that. Are there any other reasons that you stick with it beyond seeing the weight coming off of the scale, that number going down?
Well, most of the workouts seem pretty fun to do. And I don't have all the equipment to do them at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought here would be a better place to do it.
Yeah, I think that's a smart thing too, Tristan. Sometimes we try to do everything on our own and we just want to stay in the house and hide. Let me tell you something that I thought was inspiring when I saw you is that you are 11 years old, right?
Yes.
All right. And you made a decision to go out in public and to get on a treadmill and to allow people to see you start your journey. Do you know how difficult that is?
Yeah.
That's huge. There are adults who would rather hide. There are adults who stay inside their home. They say, I'll lose 10 pounds first. I'll lose 20 pounds first. I need to look right in this outfit before I go to the gym. But you didn't do that. And I thought that was so inspiring for me as an adult. Do you like working out with mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she make it more interesting for you? What is it about working out with your mother that you like?
It's like there's more group workouts that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like more fun to do it with her.
I think he get more breaks when he's training with mom too.
Why would he get more breaks training with mom?
because when mom works, he rests.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. When you go home, do you all do some of the exercises at home as well, or do you just kind of take a break when you get home?
I do like 1 or 2 before I go to bed.
Have you changed any of your eating habits? Has Coach Shane put you on an eating regimen, or are you just working out physically right now?
I have changed eating habits a lot.
What are you eating now that's different from what you were eating before?
Instead of like tacos with tortillas or bread, we're doing tacos with lettuce shells.
Oh, so how's that going? How do you feel about the lettuce tacos? How are you liking them?
They taste pretty good and they're not as messy.
The lettuce stays together, holds it together a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some other foods that you have been trying that maybe you weren't willing to try previously?
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, wait a minute. You're 11 years old and you're eating cauliflower?
Yeah.
I need to high five mama.
Yeah.
It was a little full of teeth, though. I'll be honest, because last week we tried mashed cauliflower, like a substitute for mashed potatoes. First, he kept looking like, I don't know. I was like, well, you gotta try it first. He's like, I don't know. And I was like, well, don't knock it until you try it. So
Exactly.
He tried it, and he was like, it's not bad, but it's not potatoes. I was like, I get it. We gotta tweak stuff just a little bit.
It's different.
And we gotta get used to it. I was like, right now we're just not used to it. I was like, maybe next time I make it, it'll try a little different, or we can try to find something together to try to experiment and cook. But at least he tried. I'm happy for him, because that's the first thing, At least try it before you just knock it.
Exactly. And you're not gonna like everything, but you don't know what you're gonna like until you try it.
That's true. I like berries. He loves berries. In the fruit department, I love melon. He hates melon, so he can eat his raspberries, and I'll eat my cantaloupe, and I'm fine. So
That's what's up. So there is one topic that I would like for us to explore. It's a little heavy, so we won't get too heavy in this, but I do want to discuss it because I believe that it's important. Childhood obesity is a major issue, right? And I want us to just kind of explore the topic for just a moment. But before we do that, I did a little bit of research beforehand, and I want to share with our listeners, people who may not know what exactly is considered obesity, because according to this definition, I'm probably morbidly obese, according to the definition, which, and here's the thing. Most of us don't know that. Mm-hmm. Most of us just don't know. We just walk around, we thick and we big bone and we got all these words for it, but we don't actually know what the doctors mean when they say these things. So I want to share. Obesity is defined as a body mass index, or a BMI. And for people who are in fitness realms, they know what a BMI is, at or above the 95th percentile of the CDC sex-specific BMI for age growth chart. So there's an actual chart, people, that they say if you're this age, if you're this tall or whatever, then this is about how much you should weigh. Now, I think those numbers are a little skewed, but we should be somewhere in the ballpark. Well, some more statistics for you, and I thought these were some major stats, and so I want to share them. Children and adolescents between the ages of 2 years old and 19 years old have a very high percentage rate of obesity. 13.7 million children and adolescents, which is 18.5% of children and adolescents in the U.S. are considered obese. In that 6 to 11-year-old range, 18.4% of them are considered obese. And in the 12 to 19 years is 20.6%. So it increases as they get older, probably because they're not moving as much, right, as when they're younger. And the last stat I want to share, because I think we need to hear this for us and our people, is more common among Hispanic and non-Hispanic Black children at 25.8% and 22% respectively of our children who are dealing with obesity. And I was a school teacher for almost 20 years. And one of the things that I saw teaching high school and teaching middle school is that obesity oftentimes is a precursor for bullying and for issues with other children, right? Tristan, did you have any issues like that? Were all the kids at your school really cool and nice to you, or did you actually have to deal with some kids being not so nice?
All of the kids at my school were nice. Like, I didn't really know everybody, so they also didn't really know me either. And I wasn't really bullied.
That's good. But you know what? I would find it difficult to believe that you would be going to school and people would be bullying that smile and that charismatic personality. I would find that kind of difficult to believe. So that's a good thing that's something that you didn't have to deal with. But there are lots of children who are having to deal with it. And I think your journey will be inspiring to a lot of kids who maybe don't have the supports you have in mom and in your trainer, who will watch you and who will decide that they can do it too. Do you think that there'll be other kids who will be watching your journey? Do you have friends who are maybe your Instagram friends or something like that who are watching you?
I'm not sure if they have Instagram or not, but I know they have like other apps like Facebook, probably Facebook.
Okay.
And like YouTube.
Well, I am going to interject real quick.
Come on.
I was trying to be quiet, but my man finished. So just to go back to what he said, when he said like a lot of his friends really don't, or a lot of people at school really don't know him. That is what happens when you have kids who are overweight. It's like other kids will kind of just shun away from him and not even get to know him because of that. And so, to be honest with you, when he first came here, like I said, I have a son that's 10 years old. He's actually in the back here, and he's an athlete. He trains. He works out a lot. So when T started coming here, they just clicked, and it was really not just a blessing for T, but it was a blessing for me as well, because it allowed me to see and to learn that how kids react or didn't react to him. Like my son, they became really good friends, and now they're actually working out together. Mm-hmm. And then there were other kids who was here who kind of was hesitant, but then once they seen my son and him clicking how they did, it was like, oh, wait a minute. T's real cool. So then they started very fast with him. So, and that happens in school as well. But if you don't get to take that time out to just make that initial introduction, or you know how kids are, if one kid that's an influencer doesn't kind of tell everybody, all right, come on, yeah, he's cool, then that's what happened. And to also answer your question, since you've seen the video and since you have learned about Fitness T here, there has been literally, I can't even name how many emails, inboxes, DMs, a lot of moms' friends who has children that are obese, reached out to me. And so what T doesn't even know is he literally just launched a ending childhood obesity program here at Shane Fitness. So we start training tomorrow at 6 p.m. And he's actually going to be one of the trainers. He's going to be working out. I'm not letting him get off on that. I'm not letting him get off on that at all. But he's going to be one of the trainers here along with my son, just motivating, pushing, and helping the other kids. Because yes, his story have inspired within a matter of 48 hours kids that he don't even know.
Yes.
So to answer the question, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Has absolutely helped, encouraged, has motivated. I'm talking about, and this is the truth. There's mutual friends that we both have, that me and his mom have, that we've known for years, that they've known what I've been doing for years. Never reached out to me. I've been doing this. They've never reached out to me, but because of T, because they've been inspired by his journey, now they've signed their kids up for this training. So I get it. He's young. He doesn't really understand. He's a kid. But what he's doing, what him and mom have committed just for them to help them, has helped so many other people in a matter of days. Like this all just happened last week.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And I see there's something like almost 1,000 views on his videos now.
On Instagram is like 1,000. Here it's like 2.5K already. It's unreal. Yeah, it's unreal. I have random people reaching out to me, asking me to ask mom, hey, we don't know this kid. We don't know mom, but guess what? We want to pour into you guys.
Yes.
They are looking and wanting to just pour into them just because of what he's doing.
Exactly.
It's phenomenal. I'm proud of them both. I'm proud of mom and I'm proud of T. I mean, it's amazing. We're proud of you for saying yes, because like you said earlier, Mom, there are gyms, there are fitness people who are not willing to take on children. You know, they're kind of hands off up until a certain age and that type of thing.
Or maybe 16, but there are obese children, and it's a problem. You would almost think, and I've asked this doctor before, like what, and granted, there's different programs to promote fitness and teach kids how to eat. We actually enrolled in one of those programs before. But for him, I think, and although that was a great jump start because it showed Tristan how to start measuring food. So that was awesome. But now it's a little more. Now we need to really get physical because you can eat right too, but you still need some physical activity. And
right.
He needs to get the moving. And once he does it, I mean, he's your boy, so he's already going to move faster anyway. But
right.
And then he's stressed about him wanting to play football. And Shane was like, look, before I even want you to do that or help train with that, I just want you healthy. And I appreciate that. And Shane works with his asthma. So when, he keeps a monitor on that, and Tristan working out, breathing sounds a little, take a break.
Right.
Usually during those times is when he used to make me work out extra hard.
And T knows too. He's a kid, so let's not get that misconstrued. He knows he has asthma, and he knows that I care about him. Like I genuinely like this isn't. It's a business, but this isn't a job for me. Like I really love what I do, and he knows that. So he'll try to. He's a kid. He's gonna play on that. He may be, hey, coach, can I get some water? Or hey, I need to get some water. Because the problem with T is he showed me early what he can do.
What he can do.
So once he showed me what he can do, I'm not taking nothing else. But I just like the fact that seriously, as a kid, he's respectful. He's memorable. I mean, and that smile, like I literally have trained thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
I have never trained someone that literally smiles while working out. I've never seen it in my life. Like, to me, I'm like, make it make sense. I know it sucks. I'm taking you through it. I understand it sucks. Why are you smiling? Because I coach football. So I used to get mad at him like, hey, man, you don't smile. We're smiling here. You know what I'm saying?
Smiling in football?
Yeah. But I had to switch it up. We're not in football.
Mm-hmm.
We are training, and this is just who he is. He's the gentle teddy bear. So let's do it. You know.
T, tell me, why do you smile so much when you're working? I'm gonna ask you.
The world wants to know.
It's infectious. I think everybody who has seen you on that treadmill or saw you running in with the coach want to know, why are you smiling so when you're working out? What's going through your mind?
It's mostly kind of fun. I kind of like to smile a lot.
Listen, that is a beautiful thing. And I want to say to you, don't ever lose that thing that you really can't put your finger on that makes you want to smile, because being fit and being well and being healthy should make you smile. It shouldn't make you frown and be mad and grouchy. It doesn't even make sense. Scientifically, you've got all these endorphins that are, that are moving around and being exerted, and all the happy hormones. So you should be excited about fitness. And so I'm excited that you're excited. You make me want to go get on the treadmill, and I don't really want to do that.
So the question is, are you going to do it? You can't say you do it. You're not do it.
This ain't about Angel Shopping.
It's not about you, but I'm just saying. Hey, I can't hear you. Speak up, sis.
Tristan, just for you, I am going to get back up and get back in the gym and do what I'm supposed to do just because of you. And I'm going to make sure that I post some pictures and things so that you can see that you have inspired this 40-something-year-old woman.
That's amazing.
And do what she's supposed to do. So I bless God for you. Mom, before we go, because I'm not going to keep you all very long tonight, I want to ask you, what is this doing for you as a mom? Is Tristan your only child, or maybe your only son, or something like that?
He's my only child. And it makes me feel good to see that he's enjoying something. Mm-hmm. And it's something that's not just for right now, but this is for his future. It's a lifestyle change, honestly. I mean, weight loss, getting fit, it's not for the moment. It's for his future. So I know that the way he's been working out, and I've watched him work out, when I was like really coming with him to do it, and I mean, it would take him and Shane to help me get the tire up, and Shane would make us toss around that big tire. Here he comes, just coming to get it, like, I got, like, he's pushing the big, huge tires, and I'm like, I can't do it. So it takes, like, he's inspiring me too. But I'm happy that I see him sticking with it. I see his choices at home. Some of it was, okay, what am I bringing in the house though too? So I got to stop bringing things in the house, because I'm the one doing the grocery shopping. I'm being honest. And, some of the choices weren't the best. So now we're at home. Fresh fruit is coming in the house. Tristan, I can tell he's really making a conscious when he opens the refrigerator to grab something. It's like, you know what? I'm going to just grab some fruit and I want to eat this. And I'm like, cool, I like that. Or, he's open to making little different meals and lunches, or he's measuring it out like, Mom, make me a salad for lunch. Okay, that sounds great, Tristan. Like, I am happy that he's making these steps as well, because I told him, like, it's only so much I can do stuff. And then even when I'm not with him, and if he goes out and, I need him to kind of make a decision too on his own and be like, you know what, typically I probably would have grabbed like 3 or 4 slices of pizza.
Right.
For now, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'll get a slice and then I'm gonna just get a salad too. Like he's starting to do it on his own without me saying it, and that's the part I'm super proud of, that he's learning how to do it and holding himself accountable. So I'm super proud of him because he is inspiring me now to really, okay, Tristan, I need to do it too. And
Yes.
you know.
Yes. So Mom, I want to shout you out,
Thank you.
pat you on the back, sis, because you said something that I think many of us don't want to own. And that is that we play a hand in it. We are the ones buying the groceries. Mm-hmm. We're the ones who are giving in to the snacks and, you know, and things that we know that we probably should just say no about, but we keep giving in. And so at some point, we as parents have to make a decision that we're going to shop differently, you know, that we're going to make better decisions when it comes to what we put in our houses to eat for ourselves as well as for our children to eat. So I say kudos to you as well. I'm just excited to be just even a little teeny part of the journey because I already know you're about to blow up. And so I bless God for just allowing me to be in your space, even just for a little bit, and to allow you to share your story, to inspire the stories of others. And so I don't typically do this. That's not true. I do it all the time, just not on Speak Up Sis Podcast. But I know that, you know, training, you know, having him, and you got to pay that man because he's a celebrity trainer. And I know he loved doing it, but he showed me them kids. So they got to eat too. So I'm sure you got to pay for your training. So I personally am going to sow into your training. Tristan, I am going to personally send your mom $100 to put towards your training so that she can keep you in there and so that she can be able to keep, because I understand buying fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, and buying your food in the perimeter instead of shopping the middle can be just a little more expensive. So I know it's not gonna, you know, pay for everything, but I pray that it will be a help to you. What I want to do at this point, because it's my show. But I want to know, if you don't mind, do you have like a PayPal or Cash App or something like that?
I do have Cash App.
All right, tell me what it is.
Capital R, lowercase E-N-E, and then it's capital SHAVONNE.
This is what we're going to do right now. If you're watching tonight and Tristan has inspired you to just be a better person, like just smile through adversity, smile when people don't want to be your friend, smile when you got 20 pounds to lose, smile when you got to eat cauliflower, when you really want Papa John's. I mean, you know, if Tristan has inspired you tonight, then you listen, put a little something on his Cash App for him so that his mom can find it a little easier to pay for his training so that he can stay in training. And, you know, to help them continue to eat, you know, healthy. So if it's placed on your heart to do so, then I am asking. She ain't ask you. Y'all was watching her. You didn't ask. None of them asked. I am saying to you that this is an opportunity for you to be a blessing to an 11-year-old boy and his mom who are doing what the rest of us find very difficult to do. And that is to smile through adversity and just do the thing. Okay. So I bless God for you all. Thank you, Shane, for allowing me to share their stories and bringing them to the forefront. Thank you, Tristan, for guesting on Speak Up Sis Podcast. You did amazing. Were you reading all of the things that people were saying? Did you see all the people who are
smiling? So I figured something was going on. You know what I'm saying? And then too, before we leave, I also want to say too, this has also opened up an opportunity for Fitness T as well.
Mm-hmm.
He is now an entrepreneur. So he has these vitamins here. We have these healthy kid vitamins. Okay. And now when you go to our website, ShaneFitness101.com, and you put in Fitness T, Fitness T makes some proceeds from that. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's definitely what's up. But it's just teaching them how to, you know, be an entrepreneur, start saving, things of that nature, because this is a lifelong transformation. So it's not just about the outer appearance, but it's about the inner, the mind, body, soul, everything. So
exactly.
Fitness T.
Exactly. We appreciate you. And Mom, thank you for allowing Tristan to come on Speak Up Sis podcast and to share his story, and for you sharing y'all's story with us as well. I appreciate you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's all good. I thank you all. You all have a wonderful night. And remember, everybody, open up your mouth and speak up. Y'all take care. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
God bless
Thank you.
Can this be